Welcome back to Mothlight TV. We're at O Billiard Cafe in Kearney Mesa. This is the San Diego Metro 10 Ball League. It's week 2, and this is O Billiard Cafe 1 versus College Billiards 4. In this set 7 of 9 sets, it's Brian Wroolie against Sean Johnson. Sean doesn't have an assigned Fargo. He's new to the BCA, whereas Brian's is 5-3-4. And Sean won the lag, did a dry break. Left this one ball for Brian, which he's drawn in very nicely. Coming up table towards the 2. I think it's just a safety here, trying to put that 2 behind the wall of balls, which he's achieved. So Sean's having to kick at this one. And just missed it. So ball in hand, given up for Brian. And next to 2, he's going to have a shot at this 3. I'm not sure, does it pass the 4 into the top left? Soon find out. It certainly did, all the way, and he's nicely on the 4. Got to try and draw back a bit here, off the side rail, with a bit of left English. Could have done with a little bit more pace. He would have made short side on the 5, so just a safety, but he got the double kiss. I think he was trying to hide the cue ball there, maybe behind the 10. But no real damage done, and just a safety from Sean. Well, Brian's got a shot at this in the top right. It was a bit scratchy, I think, so needs this to run or he's leaving it up. So a chance for Sean. Cut this in and maybe collide with the 6. Or collide with the 7 instead. So they only got a thin edge on this to hit. Although it looks like he could have made enough of that to pocket it. Look, he's given Brian a chance now. Has he managed to get past the 8? Looks like he did. Little draw shot required. Well, he's just obviously he was swerving that. I don't think he managed to get far enough across, so he had to try and bend round the 8. Sean's put that into the long rail, about a diamond and a half before the pocket, so these diamond tables will not accept that level of inaccuracy. Brian makes the 7. He's got a shot on the 8 now. Going to come around 2 rails, maybe 3 actually, for the 9. All right, uses draw. Didn't want the collision on the 10, but that's not too bad. You can just pop this in the corner. And the 10's waiting. Nicely done. So this will be the first rack of this race to 3 racks set. Brian 1-0 up. And breaking in rack 2. Kind of break can he manage? Well, that 8 was on its way into the side pocket, but it got deflected. And so it's a dry break. But it's going to be pushing out here, Sean. No shot to play. It appears to be kicking at the 1. Yeah, I'm not sure if he was aware that he could have pushed out there. But he's put it right over the pocket for Brian. Coming round. A couple of rails with a bit of English. No, I don't think this 2 goes, and going the bottom left if you want to cut a very thin shot. That's what he tried, but not quite thin enough. About a half diamond from the pocket. But nothing easy here for Sean. Gonna play this in the top right, I would anyway. Yeah, just a little too thick. A few inches from the pocket. And this looks quite inviting. You've got to try and get a bit of backspin on it. Well, we're just able to stun it rather than draw back. So just a little kick on the 3. Try and get safe. Get some separation there. That's a pretty good shot from Brian. Not quite got the hook. There's an edge on the left. Try and thin this and get the cue ball all the way back down table. He's caught that too thick. Well, it has rolled past the side pocket, so this is just a thin cut into the bottom right. We'll be colliding with the 5, so hopefully he still gets out for the 4 in the top right. Yeah, a bit close to the rail. And the 5's gone a bit awkward, so very tough. Yeah, hit that a little thick. Managed to get twice across for his shape on the 5, but left a bridge shot here for Sean. He'll do well to hold for the 5. He's actually hit that too thick. So a reprieve for Brian. He has a nice chance on the 4. Now he can get across for the 5 into the same pocket. Bit more distance. No, he's okay. He should be able to just drop this in. And he'll bounce out nicely for the 6 in the bottom right. Just avoid the 7. No need to collide with that. That's a nice touch. And a draw shot required to leave the 7 in the top. And just drop this in. Try not to finish straight on that 8 ball. Oh, but too thin. Just disturbed the 10, just putting that back. Yes, unfortunate there. I thought he was going to get out. And Sean's hit that too thin, would you believe? Certainly not left anything easy for Brian. Separation. Ultra thin required. You're going to pot this. Just happy to take a safety. Is he going to attack across corner bank? Oh, but he's scratched, and that's a disaster. Mind you, he's lost the cue ball a little bit here. He didn't want to be on the rail, that's for sure. Makes this missable now. He's trying to jack up and get down table for the 9. Yeah, he'll be a bit disappointed there. It just shows you these pockets don't take any liberties. You've got to be accurate, or they just wiggle and stay out. Not a bad jump there from Brian. Got the elevation, but that's option to Sean, and he calls the 10. And what a good shot that was. The combo gives him a 1 rack even score with Brian. And the 3's going to drop in. Is the 1 going to drop as well? Yep. 2 in the bottom right. Oh, he tried the 10 again. Greedy. So he's left Brian in now. Got to pop this in and just leave the 4 all the way up the rail into the top right. Don't get straight, because you need to get out for that 5. Get below it if you can stun across. That's a beautiful pot, by the way. But this is demanding. And yeah, just grazing the rail there, round about the 2nd diamond from the pocket, so it was not quite accurate enough. And that's a foul. The ball in hand. Got the 7 first there, Sean. And just dropping nicely onto the 6 here. And follow forward, get past the 9. You want it to be off the rail, really. You no need to leave yourself on the rail. But you can just drop this in and you will come out nicely for the 8. And a draw shot required now. Bit flat, but you can just come back a couple of feet. He's nicely on this 9. Nothing flash here. Just play 2 rails, get down for the 10. Beautiful shot. And this for the run out. A 2-1 lead. Oh, it's too thin. Oh dear. He'll be kicking himself, Brian, there. He done well with that run out. Sean takes on the bank. Cuts it too much. And he presents Brian with a real opportunity now for 2-1. Oh, but what's happened here? Did those 3 lads walking past put him off? He'll be disgusted with himself, Brian, I know him. So Sean makes the 10. And he's 2-1 up. He's just not going to get disheartened. You know, I was watching a little Roger Federer clip, and he was talking to these graduates, and he was saying that even the best tennis player in the world only wins 54% of the points that he plays. So that means he loses nearly 50% of all points he plays. And the secret isn't about making a higher percentage of points, because that's all you make. The secret is focusing on the next point and letting the last one go. So it doesn't matter what you've missed, or how many racks you've lost, or whatever. Those are all in the past. It's all about the next shot, the next point. That's what you should be focused on. Keeps you positive, stops you dwelling on negative thoughts about what could have been, should have been, etc. So I think that's some very wise words from a proven champion. Meanwhile, 3 in the top right, sorry. Nicely played. Got a shot here on the 4. Tricky to get on the 5, but that's beautiful. Really nice pot. Unfortunate to collide with the 10. Wants to try and get round there, so he's got to kick at this. That's a good hit. Nice separation. Yeah, so much of this game is between the ears. You can keep the right frame of mind, especially when you're down on the shot and about to deliver the cue. That's of paramount importance. So that attempt has just left it safe for Sean. He can hit this, but he can't pot it. Yeah, just playing safe. So it's another 10-ball attempt from Sean. Wasn't far off there. That was for the match. Cue ball, I think, it's just going to run past the hook. He's going to kick at it anyway, I think. Fortunate, hit the point. So this is a great chance for Sean. Nice opportunity here. He can get on the 6 into the side. Little graze on the 9 actually did him a favour. Perfect. Little stun shot. Beyond the 7 perfectly. A little... Oh, he's playing above centre. Oh, he's missed the 7. But where was he going for the 8 ball? I just don't understand that one. I think it was just a little draw shot and he had a simple 8, but it is what it is. Brian's grateful for this opportunity. Makes the 8. Coming round. Got a tester here. You've got to try and play this. He's slightly tree-topped over the 10, playing with backspin. And the pocket has done him. So surely now Sean will finish off here. Ball in hand on the 9. All he needs is shape on the 10. And that looks pretty good to me. But he's fluffed it. Brian lives again. What a reprieve. What's he doing here? Playing safe. Going for the corner bank. It's the corner bank. But by playing it in that way, he's managed to get it safe. Nothing easy here for Sean. Gonna go for a length of the table. Long bank in the corner. He is. Not a mile out. Half a diamond off. And he's finishing pretty safe. It's not easy, but Brian's called the corner. He's cutting this in. Needs a very fine shot. And beautifully played at that pace. So 2 each, hill, hill. Here we go. Much more exciting. So breaking the balls in the 5th and final rack. Brian Wroolie looking to give O Billiard won a 6-1 lead in this match. Of course, the result is already foregone conclusion. It was, with it being a 9-set match, whoever gets to 5 first is the winner. But you always play the remaining sets because they can matter at the end of the season. Nice hook there from Brian. Good touch. Bit of a miscue from Sean, so ball in hand. He's going to set himself up with a nice, easy 1 ball. I'll try and get through for the 2 in the same pocket. A little bit awkward with the extension on. That's fine. And you can get out for the 4 now. It was rolled on a bit further than he wanted. Ideally would have been short of the pocket line. He could have had a simple shot for 4 to 5, but he's made the 4 and he's going to get on the 5. He is. That guess is favourable. He can follow forward. He'll have the 6 after this. Nice shot. And you want to be playing behind that 7 in the side, I think. Oh no, it's a disaster. That's one of those where it's not quite a straight pot, but you put it in the side of the pocket that makes it straight and you follow it in. So Sean's made the 7, he's on the 8 now. Cuts it too much. But not a lot of damage done. And Brian attempts it, but puts it wide of the mark. And it's coming down for a long 8 ball. Sean, so a second bite of the cherry. Makes it this time. And a straight 9 in the middle, a bit close to the rail. Put it on the near point. And a cut for Brian into a blind pocket. Just too thin. Cue ball's travelling round, however. He's going to leave Sean distance. And not easy from there on the rail, that's for sure. And he's had to play off the rail. I didn't realise he was hooked, and he's done a good hit. The 9 reaches the rail. So Brian's steeling himself for this long 9. Made a good shot there. But the 10's certainly no gimme. For the match. No, too thin. So another chance falls to Sean. Can he make this one? No, it's wide of the mark. But once again, roll into a fairly safe position. By no means easy. But I think Brian is taking this on. All about the next shot. Just deliver that cue. Nice and smooth. Keep your head still. And that's all the way. Well played. Brian wins the set by 3 racks to 2. O Billiard now in a 6-1 lead. Please tune into the channel for more from this match.